Hello. Why is my phone buzzing off the hook the second I come out of here? Oh, because I didn't set it to silent, that's why. Zelda? Why are you on my lap now? You were just laying in your bed. Or not your bed, your little hangout spot on your cat tree that you end up sleeping in and has kind of become your bed. Which is crazy. I've got a pillow on a chair, an actual pet bed, but no, you decide to sleep with a thing with next to no padding. Why? Hi Ash, how you doing? I don't know why I'm so tired. I say that as if I didn't stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. That might do it. Right. You want to lay here? I'm sure this won't fuck with my tracking. Hey, let's just randomly put a tail in front of my face. I'm sure that won't fuck with anything. Okay, so can you... I can't play a game and support you wanting to lay on my lap because you want to lay in the worst position that'll make you fall. Oh. Alright, going. Come on. Good girl. It's midnight. I'm supposed to wake up early and go to customs to collect my desk pad. Instead, here I am. Why is it a desk pad in customs? You can't hide anything in it. Why do they just let that through as soon as they see it's a desk pad? I got a cream soda Dr. Pepper. I don't have an obsession. I don't know what you're talking about. Letting me have money to buy my own drinks and stuff was a mistake. Anyway. What are we doing in this game? We're going to Scramble Crossing. Because I need to pay customs for it. Oh. Okay. That's the button. Oh, shit, that's right.
交渉を申し入れているのに一切の返答がない。いやはや無礼にも程がある。
It's my own freaking desk pad that I bought for myself. What do I have to pay them for it? Customs are weird.
お前たちはその隙に真壁をつけ。隙なんかできるかよ。
うん。よかろう。メアに酷使される魔法使いの諸君。諸君は私への捧げ物らしい。
土豪さん、鵜飼さん、お大事に。
Boss fight. Anyway, last night I watched that video from, oh, I did not dodge that at all. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna win every fight. I watched the video from Zoran the Wizard. About moving to Linux. And they went through the entire process I did. They tried Ubuntu-based stuff. Ubuntu-based stuff didn't work out. They tried Fedora-based stuff. Fedora-based stuff was best. I don't get customs shoes for my fourth wall because by the time it gets here, it costs like 5x. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Wait, how do I... There we go. Oh, come on. You didn't give me the window. Ow. God, that one attack is beating the shit out of me. Ow! Okay, you guys are annoying as fuck. There we go. All right, back to this. Ubuntu basically sucks at this point. It doesn't suck. It's just very limited in what its scope should be. Like, it's better than Windows, but that's not a very high bar to beat, so. The better than Windows bar is underground. I think one of my favorite phrases I've ever heard from one of my friends is, the bar is so low it's playing Limbo with the devil. I win. I did have to use 2 healing items, which is probably more than I should have. But I never went down, so you know what? I think the full quote is, the bar was so low it was practically a tripping hazard in hell. Here you are, dancing with the devil. Yeah, that might be it.
昨夜我々ギルドの同志紬がメアに拉致され今も不当に監禁されている。この権力の不当な行使に対し私は話し合いを申し入れているがメアは聞く耳を持たないようだ。ならば仕方がない。彼らが望むいつものやり方で正義のありかを確かめようではないか。だがその前にメアの魔法使い諸君来たれ。魔法ギルドに諸君を最前線に送り込みながら和平の糸口を探ろうともしない上層部、果たしてそんな連中に仕える意味があるのだろうか。そしてどの陣営にも所属せず大衆からの迫害を恐れ息を潜める姿勢の魔法使い諸君来たれギルドに。君たちの魔法には大衆を焼き尽くす力がある。しかし諸君はそれをしない。力を行使しない。それは諸君が不遇の時代にあっても愛と寛容の心を忘れていないからだ。
But yeah, I watched all of Zora and the Wizard's video last night about him swapping to Linux, and it's super cool, and he's got a lot of the same concerns I had. A little bit more, too, because he doesn't just run TTRPGs, he actually makes modules for them, which I don't, I just play them.
渋谷疎開の入り口を開放す
Is that supposed to be a stand-in for the statue of Hachiko?
もはや魔法使いと大衆の相互理解は不可能。古き良き穏やかな共生の時代に回帰する我々の夢は破れた。なら誇り高き血を守るため戦い抜こうではないか。
騒がしくなりそうだね。 なんでしょうか。
ウサギが好きなのか。
My fucking watch is vibrating for every notification I've gotten since this morning because I have been wearing it today.
じゃあいい。もういい。
ウサギはもちろん好きだけど、一番好きなのはこの服を着たモア。モアがモアであるためにはこのスタイルが必要なの。
I love her look. I don't like playing as her.
抑圧されて生きる魔法使いの俺たちの心の叫びだ。じゃあ行く。本当にフォグを探せるんだよ
もちろんでございます。こっちこっち。玉川通りの向こう、桜ヶ丘町の方。
What the fuck is Cyber 6? I just got a copy like, hey, what's the nerd about that's not Linux or anime? What's your opinion on Cyber 6? I was like, what the fuck is Cyber 6? Oh, is it an anime? Been seeing so many switching to video. Oh yeah, with the bog thumbnail. yeah. I mean, it's not a bad looking thumbnail. Shit, I hit the wrong button. Oh god, no. Why did I change? God damn it, I'm gonna fucking die. Yep. No, I didn't want to retry. God damn it. Just kill me. You can't win these fights if you get into them by accident. If you get seen as a wizard and the MEA come after you, you lose. One hit from them just insta-kills you. I'm playing on easy. You're literally not supposed to be able to win. fine. Hammer! Oh, Cyber 6, you were talking about as kind of the master. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we got fucking... Oh, we got a... Alrighty, that took a little longer than expected. That'll probably help if I do that. But yeah, no, all these videos about switching to Linux is kind of wild. And I think Zoran made a really good video about it. They mentioned that it wasn't perfect. He had problems, but he managed to get a well enough working system to get through those problems. And his biggest pain point is the same as mine, which is fucking global hotkeys not being a thing in Wayland. God damn it. Why are you so obsessed with making this broken? I literally don't understand why the global hotkeys thing is so terrible on Wayland. Like, they made an entire portal and stuff for hotkeys, for global hotkeys, but they made it in such a way that no one wants to use it because of how awful it is. Why? Wayland is so much better in so many other aspects. Why did you ruin this? I've heard series is just Betty's switch and click. Those I like, some of them. I liked her initial video and the Fedora one. And then the ones past that have been just kind of fine. I haven't been super into that. Granted, I'm not like crazy about her content in general, so that may just be all it is. I'm just, her stuff's just generally not for me. I just thought it was interesting, her Linux switch journey. But now that she's been on it for a while, like, I don't care about the other stuff. Like, I came back to Windows after a year. Cool. It's gonna suck. Like, I already know what the conclusion of the video is gonna be before I watch it, and then I watch one and it's exactly what I thought it was. But that's just me. That's probably because I watch a million of these swap to Linux or I went back to Windows video. I just like the way she talks. She's trying to yell as quietly as possible. That's very true. I do find it very funny when she just randomly lore drops that is like, oh yeah, by the way, I have kids. Wait, what the fuck? Grillo, hello. We're talking about people switch to Linux videos. The one I watched last night was by Zoran the Wizard. Wow, it actually spelled it right in my subtitles. That's amazing. But when he swapped, he had a lot of the same concerns I did about it, which is he wanted to play all of his games, or as many of his games get away with. He wanted to be able to play games that weren't on Steam, which is something some people don't know about. He needed to be able to make and edit PDF files for TTRPGs, which I've never needed to make the PDFs themselves, but I did need to be able to use PDFs for playing like D&D. They want to be able to edit in DaVinci Resolve specifically, which, very lucky for us, DaVinci Resolve is native to Linux. That works. And they wanted to be able to replicate their VTuber stream setup, which, if you don't know, Kalodeko has been working very hard on collecting all the information scattered throughout the internet for how to run VTuber stuff on Linux and compiling it into one big guide on Codeberg. Yeah, no, that he was like, I know my use case is extremely specific. And the thing is, he went through and he did pretty much all of it. The one thing he did kind of have to sacrifice is Affinity only kind of worked on Linux. There was a custom script you get to a custom version of Wine to then set it all up and get it working, but it would crash if you clicked on text too much too quickly. But as long as you were careful to go slow when you were working with text stuff, it would work. Personally, I think you would still be better suited relearning how to do stuff in either GIMP or Krita. We've just been on Linux for a while now. Yeah, the only problem with DaVinci on Linux is that if you're on an AMD GPU, you still have a lot of annoying caveats. The main one being that the free version cannot use an AMD GPU at all. Which is why I have such an obsession with getting a super beefy CPU, because I don't want to pay... I don't have the paid version. Here's a handy Affinity on Linux GUI to the... I think that is what they used. But when running in Wine, Affinity has a problem where if you start clicking on text too much too quickly, it'll end up crashing. But as long as you like go kind of slow when you're doing text stuff, it works just fine. I'm really happy with Pativi. I don't know what that is. I mainly use Kden Live just because it's native and it works. But I've been messing with DaVinci Resolve here and there just because it is a better editor overall. If I wanted to get a lot more serious about like really good looking editing, I would probably want to swap. But what is Pi T I-V-I? What are you? Pativi. Huh. Okay. So it's just a nice, no-nonsense editor for basic editing. It's GTK Ren, look away. That's fine. It's only a GTK in the title bar, which, whatever. Yep, last I used it was for a short video to teach someone how to use bottles to run Live2D. That's neat. I would never install it because I've already got Kden Live and DaVinci Resolve. This is not Material U. Actually, I would legit... If Kden Live swapped their design to Material U, I would stop using Kden Live. That is how much I fucking hate Material U. It is the stupidest design scheme. That is the most disgusting and worst thing Google has ever made. I do not understand what fucking moron decided that their entire design scheme should be a single color. And a color that you don't even get to pick. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? How the hell did multiple boards sign off on this being like, yeah, this is a good idea? Also, let's make it take up so much space on an already limited space display. I'm not that picky about UI. I could adapt myself to the UX. Usually I can. Material U is the exception because it just wastes so much space and is inferior in every single aspect to the designs that came before it on the exact same device. I don't care about something's initial design. I care about, when I'm confused, I thought the entire point of Material U is that the user gets to pick the color. Nope. You get a set of preset color schemes based on your background wallpaper. If you don't like any of them, tough shit. Also, the quick menu only has 4 options, and they're huge. It used to be like 6 or 8, depending on your phone. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. Now, granted, in Android like 15 or 16, they did change it to where you could resize the buttons, and that could get you some more buttons onto your quick menu. That is significantly better, and I can actually deal with that. The drawback is that on that one, I think you lose the text labels if you make them small, so you have to know what the icons are. I must have gotten it mixed up with Samsung Style Chooser. Yeah, no, Samsung fixes a lot of the problems with Material U, actually. I'm talking about vanilla Android Google Pixel Material U that Google made and how Google intended it. It's disgusting. There's wallpaper color and other color. It's still a preset number of palettes. You don't get to pick a color anymore. Lineage just may have changed it to get tons of color. What Android version are you on? Because I'm only on Android 14. They may have finally fixed that in like 15 or 16. Because I haven't tried Android 15 yet. $16, okay. They may have finally changed it in Android 16. But Android 13 and 14, it's been absolutely terrible. The only reason I've been able to not gouge my eyes out using it is because I rooted my phone and used an app called Iconify and Color Blender to change the color schemes of stuff. I can manually set every individual color within a color scheme to whatever I want. And that has made it to where I was like, I can actually use this now. I could also use Iconify to shrink down my quick menu buttons. So instead of having 4 buttons, I have 9. So, you know, it's actually usable again. I don't lose a bunch of buttons for running a newer phone. Because here's the thing. If you do Material U, but you let me set the padding and you let me set the color, then it's fine. That was the one that recommended it. We did an ugly pink-green wallpaper too, I remember. Yeah, that was you, wasn't it? But yeah, Iconify only works if you have a rooted phone. So we have a Motorola or a Pixel. Everything else, you're fucked. God, remember when you were just allowed to install whatever you want on your phone instead of them locking it down? I do think that when this phone breaks, if I have to get a new phone, I will go for like a Pixel 9a or a 10a, which are the same thing, by the way. Yeah, fun fact, Google's last 2 Pixel A series phones are the exact same phone, with the exact same specs, with the exact same design, in slightly different colors. Not even different colors. It's still black, white, blue, red. but it's a slightly different blue, a slightly different red, and a slightly different white. I'm actually very much for that iOS style color contrast slider and color wheel picker for the icons they did. I hadn't seen that. I knew that you could do colored icons now, but I hadn't seen about how you set colored icons on iOS. See, I don't want a bunch of matching icons. I like when all my icons are different colors and look different, because it's how I tell the icons apart. It's like when Google changed all their apps to be the 4 colors and different shapes. I was like, no, I knew which one was which because they had different color schemes. I could tell at a glance. I didn't have to stare at it and register what shape it is. I could just tell, oh, that's what color it is and where it is. I know what that is. I get the appeal of liking the matching color scheme, but I do not want that by default. I want all my icons to be different colors and different shapes. Well, not different shapes. I want them to be different icons in different colors so that they all look different. Like, I want to be able to just look for a blue shield to know that's Bitwarden. I want to be able to look for a blue A to know that's Aegis' 2-factor. I don't want to have to see a red shield and a red triangle and a red shield with a check mark and a red store basket and another red store basket. Oh my god. Oh, okay. You and I have basically polar opposite design. I'm like yin to your yang, except I have good fuck you. Like, I want cohesive design within the application, but I don't need cohesive design for the app icons themselves. I want to be able to tell them apart at a quick glance. I also like having actual contrast. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that.
なるほど。今から見に行く。困ったな。僕はこれから依頼人との打ち合わせがあるんだ。
マリン君とはモアが行くよ。ニカニカも誘おうかな。
深町モア君プラス10ポイント。
あざっす。
行くわ。フォグはスペイン坂現地集合。ニカにはそう伝えるよ。
Another thing that I fucking hate with material design. There's no contrast to anything. If you have red on red on red on red, everything's gonna fucking look the goddamn same. I love her design so much. I agree with all your points, but I say so I can't HJ clip farm you. So this is how Google forced you to buy a more expensive phone with higher dynamic range display. I wish I liked playing her, but she's just so slow to hit anything. But she has such a cool design. Like, look at those fucking... Hold on. Don't get... Hold on. There we go. Look at her hands. The fucking smoke tattoos. That's so fucking cool. Her design is so cool. This is probably just what gets one gets when designers only test their stuff on top of the line hardware. Yeah, because here's the thing. My phone is from 2023, so it is a relatively new phone. It's now 3 years old, or about to be 3 years old, because it came out in 2023. I think it came out in the middle of 2023, so in a couple months it'll be 3 months old, or 3 years old. It has an LCD screen. She jumps like a rabbit too. God damn it. Ah! Wrong fucking button. Oh, thank God. Nope. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Okay. Honestly, I'm switching to post-market OS. It's available for my phone. Our bank app works in Waydroid, even with Root 2. They should probably fix that, actually. No, please don't, because I root my phone and I want bank apps that still work. But I'm probably, next phone I get, gonna get a Pixel and put Graphene or Calyx OS on it. I've used Calyx before and I liked it. Graphene, I think, is more tamper-proof or privacy respecting between the two. At least from, like, potential people getting your phone. It's like if you were wrongfully arrested and they're trying to prove that you're against the regime or some bullshit. I think graphene performs better in that situation than Calyx, so that's why I'm kind of leaning towards it. I've been lucky enough to get away with my banks that they all happen to have usable web apps. Mine has a website I can use, but the interface sucks on a phone. Android is going more limited source available at this point. Kind of.
だって魔女だもん。特定されたら絶対魔女狩りだよ。でも気分だけでも楽しみたいじゃない。マリン君、美女がいいからいいねいっぱいつきそう。はい、公開したつもり。
虚しい。
そう思ったら負け。楽しい。ホグはスタジオプリモのところだよ。ほらプリの。
知ってた。
Yo.
もう来てるかな。あ、待ったせ。これだよね。じゃあ行く。
But it's not that it's becoming source available, it's that they're just taking longer and longer to publicly release the builds. They're not doing all the, like, as it gets updated, they're just not releasing it at all until the final version. Which again, technically, no open source project has to publicly post their source code. They just have to give it to you if you ask for it. Oh my god, you're so slow. And it's more specific. You can only entitled to ask it if you receive the compiled software. Yeah. I think we prefer to call that source available because it's not really that open. Well, no, source available is the thing. Source available is where you are allowed to see the source code, but you are not allowed to modify or redistribute it. Open source, you don't have to have it public, but you have to give it to people who are request it that use the compiled software, and that person is allowed to modify and redistribute it. That's the difference between source available and source available and open source, is whether or not you can modify it and redistribute.
また門番みたいのいるかな。ボスモンスター。
覚悟しておいた方がいい。
無理は禁物だよ。マリン君はまだ最強じゃないからね。
知ってた。
チェンジ。トップを目指す。
Her design's cool
トッ
too.
プではないことをまずは自覚すべし。コーチが言ってた。陸上部。まあ正論かな。
Oh my god, she's so slow. I do more damage in the same amount of time just because how slow her swings are. Yeah, Android is still legally open source, even if Google is really obtuse. Yeah. I remember that my first open source project, I only redistributed it via email because I was too shy to host it on a public forage. Damn. You could technically do that. That's how some companies did it in the beginning. And then it got really annoying to have to email another person every single time they got an email about it. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just post it publicly so that you can get it. I don't think they've even updated the Mastodon source release in who knows how long. Wait, who hasn't? And that was exploited by a certain presidential social media. Oh, yeah. For Truth Social. The fucking Trump's bullshit Mastodon instance. They initially didn't do anything the GPL required. They wouldn't give source code to anyone at all. They wouldn't even say it was Mastodon, which that's all it was. It was just a privately hosted Mastodon instance. God, I love having a leader of my country that's just allowed to constantly break the law and have no consequences. I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen because of that. Oh, fuck. Oh, that, yeah. It was using the soapbox front end, so it looked not like Mastodon. Oh, I didn't know there was a front end called Soapbox. Because I will say, the front end did look more Twitter-like. People asked for it. Yeah. This is how Linus Torvalds used to do things, if I recall correctly. Ow. 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 Fuck. Damn it. There we go. God damn it. Okay, here we are. No! I hit the fucking dodge! Oh my god. I was in the middle of a dodge. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
メカニカ変わろうか。やりやがった。
I fucking died. It's made with this Shakespeare AI. Oh, fuck that. But Soapbox now pivoted Noster and AI. Oh.
俺に任せろ。かかってくれば。
Why? There we go. How? I was mid-dodge, you fucker! How did the slow one dodge that, but the fast one couldn't? I hit it at the same time. Oh my god, hit her. God, you suck. Oh, now you decide to move twice as fast. Yeah, sure. No, yeah, that's fair. This game is bullshit. Cool. Why even have a dodge button if it doesn't dodge half the time? Why? I'm hitting the dodge button! You should fucking dodge! Just fucking kill me. That's why I don't play fucking rage games. Yes, your dodge was midged. Okay, I walked into that one. How did you follow me? Fucking hell, what is the fuck is the point of a dodge button if it doesn't actually dodge? What the fuck? Okay, I'm done. All right, I'm done. Fuck this game. Fuck you. Fuck this game. I'm not playing that. If I can die in the middle of a dodge, fuck off. So changing games. Can I change the game on the YouTube side? Of a currently live video? Ooh, I can. Okay. No, I can't. No, I can't. Why do the head pat? I have an updated VNyan. So the integrations broke. Because they break every single time I update, but then they also break if I don't update, so I just don't know what the fuck to do anymore. But yeah, no, I'm not going to play a game where I can get hit in the middle of dodging. That's bullshit. That's stupid. Fuck this game. I just see new Ben 10 stuff might be in the works. If it's not continuing the original series, I don't care about it. It's already had a reboot. I didn't read what this was even saying.
I'm thinking of entering the arena sometime. Are you kidding me? Forget it. You only get hurt. What? Come on. I have a decent shot, don't I?
How do I get a pawn ridge? It looks like it's an older Ben. Not older as in 10K older, just older than Omniverse. Okay. Wait, where's Bourbon Gorge? Ah! How long have you been going? Only an hour and a half. Oh my god. What's my map button? There we go.
I don't recognize any of these landmarks. Am I lost?
We're in the Stee Haven. Is this where I need to go? Lakerum High Road. Shall do. What's it called?
Leia, you can't just sneak onto a ship.
They meddled with
That's against the
Omniverse so
law.
hard that they could
Oh,
sell more toys
really,
to children.
Mr. Rashagal's most wanted.
She does have you there.
Oh, don't worry. I gave the sailors free coupons to my family's lodge in exchange for my passage.
I liked Omniverse.
How were you able to figure out that we were headed to Lakutum Sea Haven?
Funny story. I got on a ship that I assumed was going to Sapstrath, but it turned out to be Lakutum bound.
Wait, so you got on the wrong ship and found us purely by chance?
Dumb luck is truly a frightful thing.
Burmia Gorge. That's what I'm looking for. Burmia Gorge. There's fast travel. Son of a bitch. Okay.
It doesn't seem to be operational anymore.
You know, these devices look a lot like the ones we saw in the Laforte Research Center.
Yes, they absorb mana and transfer it elsewhere. Definitely a similar design. They must have been trying to create something.
Have you watched the 5 Year Later Motion comics? I've watched the first couple.
You mean like that butterfly atrocity?
No. I suspect that was a side effect of a failed creation. Most likely, the lesser spirits they were using went out of control when we intervened.
It's frightful to think that such a powerful monster could
Tales
be an
games are fun. Still haven't gotten to
accidental
Zillia yet and
result
playing
of a failed
Berseria.
experiment.
Berseria is, in my opinion, the best one they've made. The remake is coming out soon of Berseria, or the remaster, I should say.
I just can't believe we all jumped from such a great height. We could have died.
That's very true.
Hey, you're the one who suggested we all ride down here on your channeling circle. I mean, you knew it was going to be okay, right?
I wouldn't say new, exactly. I do recall having some concerns about the weight.
So you staked our lives on a hunch?
Suddenly, I'm more scared now than I was back then.
What's the problem? It did work.
Indeed it did.
You two scare me more than this machinery does.
Me too.
Hello, Dizim. How are you? So I wish Danny Phantom also got something new without Butch Fartman's involvement. Oh my god. I am amazed how someone can tank their own career so quickly as Butch Hartman did. I'm a well-renowned artist for making tons of beloved children's cartoons. I'm gonna steal people's art, put them through scams and never deliver on promises, and also just suddenly come out that I hate people that are gay. What the fuck? My favorite is definitely Tales of Shinjiro de Totsuka. Yeah, it checks out. For anyone who doesn't get that, that's a Pro ZD reference. Leave the man alone. He's busy curing autism with Christianity. Oh, fuck. It's so stupid when you say it out loud, but people like him believe it so hard. It's like, that's not how any of that works in the slightest. But yeah, if you don't have Tales of Berseria on PC, do not buy the current version, buy the remake when it comes out. For one reason, it's going to be $10 cheaper, and for two, it's not going to have de novo. And the remaster literally comes out next week. You have to wait exactly 7 days. And then you have a better version of Berseria that is cheaper. Better is questionable, actually. It looks pretty much exactly the same. It just has all the DLC. The main advantage is that there's no de novo. That's the real advantage. Because de novo fucking sucks. Wait. How? What? Am I crazy? Oh. Yep, I just walked completely past this. He wishes he has what Dan Povenmire had. Honestly, yeah. Oh, break time. All right, we're back. I haven't had any problems playing the current one on Linux at the very least. Oh yeah, no, Denuvo won't stop you from playing on Linux. Denuvo will just stop you from playing if you lose internet connection. Denuvo is not like anti-cheat where it stops Linux players. You can still play on Linux. The only problem is that no matter what you play on, if Denuvo doesn't have an internet connection and it needs to verify with the server, you're just not allowed to run the game anymore. Which is bullshit. Because I have that same version on Steam. I have the original release on Steam because that was the only one up until now. And that was before I realized that it had Denuvo, or really what Denuvo was. But now I do know. Now I do actively do not buy games that have Denuvo. Because I'm not dealing with that shit after having it happen to me multiple times that a game could not verify with the server, so I just wasn't allowed to run the game that I paid $60, $70 for, that is installed on my computer right there. Everything is there. It's a single player game, but because it can't connect to whatever online server, I can't play it. That happened to me twice, and I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm not buying any game with Denuvo ever again. And I will actively buy games a second time that have Denuvo removed. I think the last game, or the most recent game to come out that I bought with Denuvo was Metaphor ReFantasio. Did that come out after or before Persona 3 Remake? Because one of those two was the last one. I can't remember which. It wasn't, either way, it was an Atlas JRPG. But yeah, any games that come out like that, I will either wait until they remove Denuvo, like Square tends to do after about a year or two. Actually, closer to 6. After about 6 months to a year, Square Enix usually removes Denuvo, and then I'll go and buy their game. Like the Dragon Quest HD2D remakes of 1, 2, and 3. The first one to release has had Denuvo removed. I've added it to my wish list. The second one to release, the 1 and 2 combo, has not removed Denuvo yet, so it is not on my wish list and I will not buy it. But as soon as Denuvo is gone, I will buy it, or at least add it to my wish list, because I can't buy as many games as I want. The 2 new Danny Phantom books are apparently awesome, though. People seem to love them, and Butch is not involved. That's good.
Stay on guard.
Swirly twirl! That was a little too easy. Yeah, we need a real challenge.
I love these comments. Being like, wow, these things suck. What? What?
No brakes?
Wait, really? I wasn't anywhere close to it.
You owe me.
Okay. Apparently that's what I'm doing now.
Please keep them away.
Over already?
Alright, let's keep climbing. Shit.
No brakes?
I'm not using any spells or arts, I mean.
Never stop improving.
I can't even if I wanted to. I have XP multipliers on that I can't turn off. I couldn't stop bettering myself if I wanted to.
Good amount of real-world combat experience.
Indeed. I feel that I fully understand the fundamentals. The trick seems to be viewing the blade as an extension of my body and swinging it intuitively.
That's not one of the fundamentals. That's the final stage of mastery.
Oh, is it?
I still get frightened every time I fight.
You should use that fear to fuel your punches.
It was written by Gabriella
After all, it's
Epstein.
either them or
Instead,
me.
no correlation
If
to
you've
the other
taken
guy.
the lesson to heart, then you're a true warrior in my book. Honestly, I don't know which one of you scares me more.
God damn it. I need to use the bathroom, so I may turn stream off for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Guards down. You did well, Elise.
Oh no, it was nothing. No need to be modest.
I like that I can give her a different hairstyle. That's cute. Anywho, I have to take a dump all of a sudden, so I'm going to turn stream off for about 15 minutes. We'll be right back. All right. I'm back. That hit me out of nowhere, and I'm not 100% sure why. Let's see. I need to get to... Okay. Apparently I need to beat these guys up.
No brakes? Finish them off. Here we go. No brakes?
Far too
There
easy.
we go. Okay, go here. Here I need to climb up. And... What? No. What is happening? Okay, hold on. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to this spot. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong?
That's no good.
Shoot. Far too easy.
Okay. So I know I can go here. And that gets me up to here. Okay. I can jump down to here and go this way. Oh. Yeah, this is where I need to go the whole time. Okay, cool. What? Okay. Climb that, climb that. How much more? Hello. Ooh. Elixir. Nice.
We have to stop it. What? Don't take it head on. We
can't let it get away.
All right, if you say so.
We can't back down now. Better to charge in, focus, and end the battle quickly.
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
I did not realize this was going to be an actual serious boss fight.
Healing circle. Resurrection.
Not yet.
Pixie circle.
Whirling assault. Cloud pierce.
Now, try Earth. Demon Fist.
Be gone.
Hit. Focus. Squall shot.
Wind blade. Ray.
Demon Fist.
Condemnation.
Demon Fist.
Death now. Local protection.
Shit. I did not realize my health got that low.
Don't worry.
Take this. Demon Fist.
Circle. Pixie circle. Pixie circle.
Sorry. You're kidding me.
Seriously?
So sorry, everyone.
Holy shit.
Wanna run?
Stop it.
What? Don't take it head on.
You can't let it get away.
All right, if you say so.
We can't back down now. Better to charge in, focus, and end the battle quickly.
I'm not getting.
I can't just leave the fight. I'd have to redo all of that over again. Okay. Oh, fuck me. I can't win this, I don't think.
Wanna
We have
run?
to stop it. What?
Yeah, it's nearly 20 levels higher than me.
Don't take it head on.
We can't let it get away.
All right, if you say so.
We can't back down now. Better to charge in, focus, and end the battle.
Yeah, I literally can't win. So I just got into an unwinnable fight. With an enemy that is at a place I need to be for a quest that is 20 levels higher than me. I just lose.
Leia,
Oh, really, Mr. Rashagal's most wanted?
She does have you there.
Oh, don't worry. I gave the sailors free coupons to my family's lodge in exchange for my passage.
By the way, how were you able to figure out that we were headed to Lakutum Sea Haven?
Funny story.
Oh, I already watched this. Fuck. I don't want to redo all this. All right, here we go. I can't fast forward like you can in Trails. I keep trying to fast forward. I've been so spoiled by Trails having a built-in speed up button that it's actually insane.
All right.
Oh my god, these things are so annoying.
Open the covenant of
Here we go.
Punishing. All right.
Anyway, I got a headband. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight in the second. Yep.
Onward, attack!
Hit him with earth. Variable trigger. You ready?
Attack!
Burn.
Die!
Fall.
I'm ready.
Attack!
Bombing shot. Boom.
My sword rings true.
Never stop improving.
Well, you should. If you've taken on.
I already saw that one as well.
Sharing is caring.
How unfortunate.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring.
That's no good.
Onward!
I'm here.
I will fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
Pure white puffballs. Fancy ribbon. Oh, okay. Guess we're fighting this thing.
Flames come forth. Fireball! Hunt the sinful and avenge the fallen. Arrivederci! Attack! Who's next? Attack!
That was a little too easy. Yeah, we need a real challenge.
Oh, don't you worry.
Do you think this is a good enough spot to use that spirit climb examination art?
Sure. Looks good to me.
It seems ideal, in fact. Here, allow me.
What, that was it?
Correct. All the art does is summon lesser earth spirits to record changes in the surrounding spirit climb.
It sounds like it could take a while before it's done.
So it's both boring and time-consuming.
That's just how science is.
That's not the stirring denial I expected from our honor student.
Whatever.
The spirits have done their job. Let's go back to Sherrilton.
Yay, I did it.
We should report back to the naturalist in Sherrilton.
Did you really have to make a whole skit for that? Now that I know that there's fast travel, that's real nice.
We used the art in Burmia Gorge, just like you asked.
Wonderful, thank you. Now I can document the connections between my Sherrilton data and your Burmia Gorge data.
You know, I find it pretty hard to imagine that human spirit arts could affect a spirit climb that much.
I used to think so too, but Burmia Gorge's spirit climb changed dramatically right after these windmills were built. Some scientists even believe that Fenmont's expanding night climb may be connected to its urbanization as well.
Wow, I had no idea.
It's only a hypothesis, but it's worth gathering data to investigate.
I agree. It would be great to learn how spirit climbs change.
Jude has a real affinity for learning, doesn't he?
Yes, I imagine that was his true calling.
Shh. Whoever heard of a kid who actually likes studying?
I'm glad I was able to help you with your research.
You were an enormous help. If I find out anything interesting, I'll let you know.
Cool. We helped a fellow man of science. Oh. Actually, she's sometimes the sequel lately. Let's do something to put heart at ease. Orange soup. Oh. So we need to learn how to make orange soup. Now, is it orange soup as in orange the fruit, or orange soup as in orange the color? Because I don't think an orange fruit as a soup base would be that good. But an orange color soup that's like based around like carrots or something, that could be pretty good. I don't, like super sweet soups never feel like that's what they should be. Huh?
The building where Klein's assassin was hiding? Yeah.
On Noctigal's orders, I imagine.
Regardless, the responsibility for Lord Klein's death lies solely on my shoulders.
Why would you say that?
It wasn't any of our faults.
But unfortunately it is. Do you remember the arrow that pierced his heart?
Yeah, I remember it being pretty unusual.
It's a highly lethal design used by Noctigal's personal guard. It was an invention of a Rashagal military tactician. He employed those arrows in his battles, and they brought him many great victories.
Wait, that sounds like...
Yes, I was that tactician. Back then I was known as the Conductor, and cared only about flaunting my abilities.
Now you've paid the price.
Alvin, come on.
No, he's absolutely right. In the end, my abilities couldn't protect the one person I had sworn to keep safe. The only thing they're good for is killing.
I don't think that's how Klein viewed you, though. Even in his last words, he wanted you to look over the country.
If he believed you were only good for killing, he never would have said such things.
Yeah. God, I love Rowan.
Thank you, my friends. I still have much to do before I can fulfill Master Klein's last request. But my regret cuts all the deeper for knowing my arrows took the life of a man who trusted me so.
Wait, that was a whole, like, side quest? I don't know why I find that funny. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to do side quest. Oh, Moonstone. Oh.
My hands are still shaking.
Technical experts. Where can we find orange soup? What's the point of these doors being outlined in yellow like I can go through them if I can't ever actually go through them? I don't understand that. Do I have a peach blossom? We'll talk after. Like, super after. I saw myself. A Rashgal soldier shot Lord Klein. I don't know where to get the peach blossom. Ah. Do I want to go through with all these side quests? I don't want to even bother. I really don't.
Thank you for everything.
Please return home safely. For my brother as well.
You have my word, young madam.
Then let's be off.
Shit. I should have changed the VSync settings.
believe we just need to follow this road to reach Fenmont.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, this looks off.
And the walking begins.
I'm sure you can see why it wouldn't be practical to ride the wyverns into Fenmont.
You'd get spotted right away.
Yes, there'd be no avoiding a battle, and civilians would get dragged into it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But is it really okay to leave the wyverns alone like that?
They shouldn't have anything to fear from the monsters.
Because the monsters are their friends?
Oh, no. The wyverns may look docile, but they can be quite tough when they need to be. Monsters aren't their friends. Monsters are their food.
Really? Oh, I was right to be afraid.
Monsters aren't their friends. Monsters are their food. What?
Attack!
Why does this not seem smooth? Oh yeah, that seems way smoother now. Ooh, lavender. Ooh, glowing trees.
Huh? Is it me or did it suddenly get all dark?
That's the night climb. You must be close to Fenmont.
Stop!
I stopped. Alright, I'm leaving. I stopped. Okay, I'm moving. This game looks so pretty.
What's going on?
Hey, look!
Aw.
Isn't that...
The lab!
The Lancer
Wah.
is in there. Let's go.
Uh-oh. I need to get a letter for the novel with the current state of emergency and we'll deliver it. What to do? Yes, I'll do it. At the west gate of Fort Gondola.
remember that whole golem thing? No way we're getting through Fort Gandala now.
Okay, I gotta manually go. There should be. There's one. Ryzen's treasures. Skill tome warrior above. Ooh. Skill specifically for Leia.
Onward! Attack! Look out!
Take this! Let's go!
Roger!
Demon Fist! Demon Fist! Sonic Thrust! Hit!
Windblade!
Demon! Let's go!
Roger!
Boom. You're dead.
All right! Hellfire!
Is fighting the only answer? That wasn't too bad.
You ain't shit. Dangerous enemies, my ass. Okay, Fort Gandala Westgate. Uh-oh. We got timer. Okay. I'm burning out. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Yeah, we got about another week before Discord goes tits up. That's sad. His wife dies and he's not allowed to leave his post. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, 1,000 gold. I stopped. Okay, I'm running again.
We have more gold than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I never knew beating up monsters would be so... In Fenmont at last.
All thanks to you and the others.
Can you believe this is where we first met? That feels like forever ago.
I suppose it does. This probably isn't something I need to say again, but...
I know. There's no time for waxing sentimental.
Right.
Okay. Ooh. Gimme. How much gold do I have? Oh my god. 108,000 gold. My lord. Is there a shop here? He's dumb.
Are you okay? Mr. Eldon?
Doc. Dr. Jude?
Lie still. You're hurt pretty badly.
Listen to me, Doc. She tricked us. One of the researchers was actually an Ajul spy. When I tried to arrest her, she blew up the entire testing chamber.
We'll carry the wounded to the hospital. Come with me.
It sounds like Gaius is making his move.
We can't waste any more time.
Oh. I'm gonna actually just save here. Or I'm not, because there's not a save point. What's this?
Now what? Doesn't sound like knocking will get us in.
The Lance of Kresnik is just beyond this door.
There's got to be another way in. Let's look for it.
Okay.
What was that?
Gun.
What?
You okay?
I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Isn't she?
It's the mayor! Hang in there!
The mayor of Hamil? They did say that the Rashagal army invaded the village.
All the villagers frozen solid. No! No!
Hey, come back to us. Don't give up.
Oh no! Mayor!
It's Professor House all over again.
The villagers were frozen solid? What could that mean? Is this what Gaius's henchwoman meant when she said the power of a great spirit?
This woman was knocking on death's door. She might have been delusional.
Either way, this is unforgivable.
I wonder if it'll work the same.
work the same? If what will work the same?
Can this contraption help us?
It might let us look in on the lance. Here's the video feed.
That's remarkable, Jude.
There's nothing there.
Huh?
The Lance of Kresnik is gone. Did that explosion destroy it?
Surely it would leave some wreckage behind.
Perhaps the lance was moved before the explosion occurred. But that's the only logical explanation.
But moved to where?
Mila, look. I found a recording of what happened. Is that the spy Mr. Eldon talked about?
That girl. She's the one from our last visit.
You're right. She was the one that attacked us.
Hey, what you got there?
It looks like someone discovered her ruse, so she detonated a bomb.
But isn't she a Najul spy? If I were in her shoes, I wouldn't risk my life like that even if my cover was blown. In the game of espionage, a dead body can still provide valuable intel.
Then how about this? Maybe she planned to blow up the lance all along, and Mr. Eldon finding her was just a coincidence.
If Jude's theory is true, then it's likely that the girl didn't know the lance had left the facility.
That means she's now either on her way to the location where the lance was taken,
or trying to find out where that location is.
In either case, we might find out something if we can catch her.
According to the timestamp on the video, the explosion only happened half an hour ago.
Then she's probably still in the city.
We need to find that girl.
God, I'm so tired. Even more galled.
Are you thinking about the mayor? I understand how you feel. My teacher at school was killed by that same awful machine.
It's not that. It's that I'm not actually sad at all.
Is Elise a heartless monster?
Elise. Do you think she got what she deserved?
Of course not. The mayor suffered horribly. What happened was so awful.
Would a heartless monster get so mad about what happened to the mayor? Would she shed tears over it?
No, I guess not. We have to destroy that stupid lance.
Aw, Elise. Where's my exit?
You went to medical school here, didn't you?
Young students burning with passion, living their dreams. I bet you miss those days.
Not really. We studied and trained all day, every day. I never did anything particularly memorable.
Lame. That is so you.
Even those days of toil will one day be treasures to you.
I would have liked to have gone to school myself.
You should have. Maybe you'd have learned how to behave like a normal person.
Did you go to school, Leia?
Sure did. I was the class vice president.
Oh, then going to school doesn't seem to help with behavior at all.
You might be right about that. Hey, wait a minute.
Mila is what makes this entire game. There's a save. I can't stop yawning. Alright, I'm gonna have to call it. I guess I'm gonna take a fucking nap or something. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's close out the game. There we go. Okay, that's all up to date, so I can close out this. And we're going to call things here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for stopping by. And I'm going to go sleep or something. Bye.